any prisoners of war out in the countryside or working?
My mother made a comment that, now I'm presuming it was after she married, because she made a comment, she asked if the prisoners, the Italian prisoners, would be allowed out to come and paper her house, because they were renting a farmhouse at Crossleys Farm at Rooking Glen, and she asked if they would be allowed out to come and paper. And this was when they would be marched down to the print works at Spears Bridge. And then another thing they used to do when they were walking down the road, I'm presuming, I think she said it was Italian prisoners, they would cut up their army blankets and sew them and be waving them, wanting you to buy them. So I would presume it would be the barter system. I don't know, maybe it was for money so they could buy things in a little shop. I'm not sure. But they would wave the slippers hoping that the people, whoever, would buy them off them. Well, I've got a kind of cousin, Jeanette, and she said she's got memories. She said he was an ex-German prisoner and he seemed to have a piece of land adjoining Lambie's, and he was growing vegetables on it, and I think he lived in one of the Nissen huts. And she couldn't, she mentioned a name, but she couldn't quite remember, but it was an anglicised name. It wasn't a German name, but she said he was definitely a German. So that must have been after the war, late 40s, early 50s. I don't know what happened to him in the end. And she mentioned there was some old lady lived in one of the Nissen huts after the war, and Jeanette used to visit her. Other than that...
How were the other people's attitudes towards the prisoners like?
Well, I spoke to Marion McGee, as you know, you heard her, and George Falls. Seemingly at the folk in Mearns village were told, keep away from there. And I'm thinking that Italian prisoners wouldn't be prisoners of war. I think it was because, remember when the war started, Britain got nervous of any foreign nationals living here, and I'm thinking that's why they were prisoners, not because they'd done anything wrong, it was just because they were living in Britain. Just with talking to different neighbours, and they just said they were warned, parents warned them to keep well away. I don't get that. Did they think the prisoners were going to attack them? Because they were under guard when they marched down the road. It's not like somebody was going to jump out and with a weapon. So the children on the whole just kept well away, and nobody asked questions, or it was like a secret society. I feel there's people down there and they're locked up. Don't go near.